What kind of silly shit is he?
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're with my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams into modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, I can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
It's your boy Miguel Z with the Value of Wrestling New Japan Rebound Podcast. I've got a guest for you folks at StocktonCon.
What up, everybody? AJ Kirsch here, the voice and the host of StocktonCon. The value of wrestling is awesome, so subscribe on YouTube. Scan the QR code right here, now. Subscribe, check it out.
There we go.
You'll be glad you did.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, that boy. Hey, man, shout out to Value of Wrestling. I'm right here with the Big O's, San Jose. We gonna shut the shit down. Love and respect, though, right? Value of Wrestling. Hello.
Man, thank you, brother. Thank
Yo, yippee yay. We are here. We are live. This is the Value Wrestling. This is the Smackdown post-show review. We are all three in the party, latte dotty. I hope you're ready to party tonight. We're going to go over, I can talk Hello Kitty. You want to get in the middle of all this too. Anyways, just feel like it's, oh, hi. Why did you got to come that way? Huh? Make everything crazy. Alrighty. It's so off-centered on the camera. I get that better. There we go. All right. This is Value Wrestling. This is your SmackDown post-show review. We're going to go over SmackDown. We're going to get all the dirty details. We're going to talk about it dirt cheap. And I think I'm still a little cockeyed crooked. But there we go. We're looking better. There we go. Welcome to the party by Guy Kitty. Go ahead and drop your comments in the chat. Join in the conversation. Thank you, everybody, being here. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Let's get this party started. I'm the big time along with Mr. Paulus Clarke. Who's over there. And then, no, that's Mr. Okay, he's over There's Mr. Clarke. He's up there. And this is, of course, the man of all New Japan knowledge, Mr. Z, who wishes Takesh not had won his match and was winning the G1 Climax.
Do not put that out there, please. Don't do it. Just don't do it.
You mean Tony Khan's going to let Takesh Nada win the Continental Crown, whatever tournament this year?
He can have that dirt cheap of a title.
Oh, so much going on today. Tony Khan running his mouth a lot. It's crazy how much he's running his freaking mouth today. I'm just like, okay, can somebody just get this man to shoosh, please, shoosh. We can talk about SmackDown before we get too crazy. Anyways, how's everybody doing tonight? How are we feeling?
Night. It's another night. Oh, I think twice.
Getting ready for Sunday. It's solid.
Paradise.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Sunday in Elk Grove with the Spring Pro Wrestling. It's the Eliminate event. Me and Mr. Z will be there. It's a charity event put on by SPW for Alex Lemonade Stand, a master class, a master show. It's going to be a fun time. It's going to be our first live experience with SPW Supreme Pro Wrestling, Elk Grove, California, this Saturday, August 18th.
Sunday.
Anyway, Sunday, August 18th, live at the indoor soccer arena in Elk Grove there. I don't have all the information in there, but you can check the links in the description below. There's a video on the channel somewhere about it all. We'll be there. Yes, Supreme Pro Wrestling. I know that's not the best promo I've given. Let's go over here. Yes, Supreme Pro Wrestling's Lemonade, Sunday, August 18th, 2024. For Alex Lemonade Stand, it's a proceed. It's a benefit show for the Foundation for Childhood Cancer, which is Alex Lemonade Stand. Soccer World Indoor Arena, 9756 Kent Street in Elk Grove, California. Doors open at 4:30. First bell supposedly at 5 p.m. Of course, cards subject to change. General admission is $20. Children, $15. I don't know if that's 10 and under or 12 and under. I'm having different sites say different things. So we'll go with 12 and under, as it seems to be on the most of it. Again, it's card subject to sharing. You should go to eventbrite.com. Go to the Facebook page for Supreme Pro Wrestling. Go to eventbrite.com. Hook it up. Look them up. You can get tickets for the show. It's going to be this Sunday. We're going to be there. We're going to be giving away tickets. We're going to be having a fun time. We're going to be doing it like it's never been done before. Hopefully this will be our first show with them, and there will be many, many more shows to do. So we are getting ready. They do also have a show on Saturday, August 31st at the California Auto Museum that we may or may not be at. Depends. Now, what does that mean for Saturday? I don't know. It means we'll be there. We'll be doing something. I guess we'll have to figure out what the feeling and the vibe is when we get there and get set up. Either we'll call a live show, or we may do a extended roundup. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe it'll be an extended roundup while we are there live, talking with fans and conversing, talking about wrestling. And there's a lot of stuff coming out right now about wrestling. A lot of it on the TK side of the smoky, sniffy stuff, where he's all over the place like buttercups and cheese. But hey, you know what? It is what it is. And it could be an interesting time. So, SmackDown. Oh, we opened the show backstage. We're going to recap it last week in Solo here. And, of course, the first thing we get to see is the pink and white parade of Tiffany Stratton and all the beautiful unicorns. I know a couple people who probably be going, unicorns!
Tiffy time.
Anyways, it was Tiffany Stratton in the ring with Pretty Deadly. She's out there. She invites Nia Jax. Nia Jax is not impressed. It's not her style. Then Pretty Deadly starts singing a song. Nia Jax smacks him in the butt. And out of nowhere, for no reason, Michin shows up and starts
Not for no reason. She's been in a feud with her.
Well, she's been in a feud with Nia Jax, but it's kind of like a second hand. Like, Michin hasn't been presented in a way that makes me feel like I should care. For her to come out of here out of nowhere and just start beating her. I get that they're having this little feud, but it's just kind of like, she's going to probably face her at Bash Berlin, lose that match because Nia Jax isn't going to lose her first title defense. It's just, there's nothing there for me to grab onto. That's why I just kind of feel like it's kind of out of nowhere. They have a little storyline. Granted, I'll give you that, but I have nothing to give
I'm just saying there's more storyline there than Tony Khan and a lot of AEW product. Tell me I'm wrong.
Damn.
Don't say his name because we don't want him to show up. Of course, we'll take Saraya. Saraya can come on our channel and go off. I guess she's planning to go off on at some point with the mic.
Don't put that out there.
Mr.
Don't put
Clarke,
that out there.
Mr. Clarke, wipe that grin off your face. Put those thoughts to your side. No. Okay? You're not Austin, and you're not Brad, and we're not going to go there.
Star.
When you wish upon a star, makes no difference if you're Deanna Purrazzo. No, anyways.
Anyways, SmackDown.
Yes. Do you need to go rinse off? Do you need to settle down? Did it get a little hot in there? Is it hot in there?
What?
Don't take off all your clothes. No. Anyway, Mishin attacks everybody and beats them pretty deadly with kendo sticks. Pretty deadly gets the worst part of this whole storyline. Don't care. This didn't do anything for anybody. Nia Jax, it's just maybe a hair better on the mic than Mercedes Moné right now. Her on the mic was like, okay. Tiffany Stratton's the hot commodity of the night in this segment. Pretty deadly, looking like they are pretty dead. And, yeah.
Right.
But, I mean, I don't know what to say about this segment. This segment felt like a complete waste. They probably spent way too much on the decorations for a segment that really did nothing except probably set up a Mishin versus Nia Jax match, either at the Bash or Berlin or on SmackDown, because they want to start giving away title matches on SmackDown all the time. Tony Khan has set a precedence in professional wrestling that's starting to piss me off. Your thoughts,
I don't know
gentlemen?
about that one. I think it has to do more with the fact that Triple H is not trying to have, 20 matches on the pay-per-view or on the premium live event. So that's why he spreads it out through, the shows as well. And the pre-shows
we have,
and whatever.
3 title matches next SmackDown? Or 2? I forget.
I think
have to
2.
remember.
But the tag team titles are on the line, and the U.S. title's on the line for sure.
Yeah, it's 2.
Anyways,
I mean, it's better than nothing.
You guys
Better than nothing.
You guys' thought on this opening segment?
I mean, Tiffany looked good. In her role.
Oh man. Yeah, no. You tell me you don't want to see Pretty Deadly the musical?
I can definitely pass. When MJF can surpass these two as far as his singing ability.
Oh shoot. That's true.
I think Austin sang better than these two.
Oh yeah.
You're not wrong. You are
You're
not
there.
wrong.
Not at all.
I think Austin did it better.
But for what it was, it definitely put Stratton out there as the big star. So I'm okay with that.
Isn't that sad? It put Stratton over bigger than Nia Jax. And Nia Jax is supposed to be the women's champion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it didn't do anything for anybody except make Tiffany Stratton look important. Nia Jax didn't look good. Mishin did not. Mission's just there to get fed to Nia Jax. Nia Jax ain't gonna lose her first title defense.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I couldn't get excited for it. The decorations were like, yay, this looks fun. And then Nia Jax came out, and you're just like, she
It looked like my daughter's birthday party when she turned 12. Like, I get it.
Yes. It looked like a princess party at Chuck E. Cheese's or something.
Which was the exact point.
I was waiting for the bouncy house. I was waiting for the bouncy house to pop up.
Oh, man.
Anyways, we're in the back, and here comes Naomi, Bianca Belair, and Jade Cargill. What people are calling Triple H's racist group. Everybody get mad.
Oh!
People are lying because they're 3 black women put together. Triple H is just putting all the black women together, all the Mexican people together, all the Latinos together, all these. He's racist. Because he won't let black people be champions somehow. I don't know. It's all over the internet. If you're not seeing these comments, I don't know what you're... There's this whole hate on
I don't sit here. I don't spend my days on X all day.
Well,
and
I don't
do
either, but I
read
see
the
the
comment.
feeds where they're making these stupid statements. Yo, Triple H is a racist because he won't let a black person be champion. Triple H is a racist because he didn't re-sign Bobby Lashley.
Okay, wait. So, how long did Bianca hold the women's championship?
I know.
How long? They just recently had the women's tag team titles.
I know.
Who is the current
Yeah.
NXT North American champion?
Exactly.
North American women's champion. I'm like,
I know.
Who's the current North American champion?
Well, but see, they celebrate Tony Khan because he's pushing, the color pride thing over there because Swerve and Mercedes Monet, and I'm just like, why are we digging so hard to find shit, to stir shit that doesn't even have any implications on anything? But it's like, okay, because 3 black women are in a tag team group because it kind of fits. They're all kind of friends. It's just natural.
Yeah.
But because they're all black, it's somehow racist.
That's as old as time. They don't get it. They weren't. Well, then again, it's the new era fans too, so they'll never understand.
I mean, cool. If they want to break out and be the female version of the Nation and Domination, more power to them.
Exactly.
I'm just like,
I would have compared them to the Shield, but hey, that's me.
Yeah.
Well, I'm doing more of the theory of how everybody's facing this. That I'll probably get labeled racist because I compared them to another black group. It is what it is. But at least they're all doing something. Okay, at least Bianca Belair.
Exactly, and that's the biggest point.
At least Bianca Belair isn't chasing the women's world title. Okay, at least we're not getting Nia Jax or Bianca Belair right now. Do you want that? Because I sure don't. I'm done with Bianca Belair with the world title. As long as she's doing something
She
else
needs
on the
to
side,
simmer down. That's why
more
what she's doing is fine. Yeah.
Anyways, they're here. Carmelo
Gives Naomi
Hayes.
something to do too.
Carmelo Hayes walks in and he wants to be a part of their little clique, and he's going to go face Andrade. Jade Cargill stings him with the burn, going, hasn't he beaten you twice? And this leads us to Andrade versus Carmelo Hayes, which was a good, solid match. Went 9 minutes and 38 seconds. Both these men showing up, and of course, in the end, Carmelo Hayes catching and Ron a pin for 1, 2, 3. And now the score is 2-1. This feud must continue. I wonder if this will be eventually whether this will go into the best of 7 series or a non-best of 7 series. I have a feeling this is going to go on a little bit longer to really satisfy the itch here. I don't think I'd be too mad about the best of 7 out of these guys because it gives them both something to do. So Mike and Andrade look great, and keeping Carmelo kind of in a place holding position right now because you really can't shoot him too far up the ladder too soon. He's going to be a great talent of the future, but let's not let him out of the box and straight to the moon, because we saw what happened with Austin Theory. One redacted tried to shoot him to the moon, and then we had to have Triple H bring him down, and everybody's like, "Oh, Triple H is trying to bury Austin Theory," but Austin Theory's white, so
humble him.
Your other theory. Let me tell you something.
Can we get it? Would you be mad at an Iron Man match between these two? At least 30 minutes?
No, it could be a good classic right there.
If it's the 30-minute version, sure. I'm not really interested in the 60-minute.
No. I'm just saying 30 minutes between these two, I'd enjoy it. That'd burn a nice good half hour of any platform that they were on.
That or a good 15-minute Iron Man match in a speed type of basis for its fast action. I could go for that too. I could go if they build it like a speed match where they're trying to real quick. Now, if you want a real classic normal wrestling match, then it needs to be 30 minutes for these guys to really go and get it going. Yeah, but this match.
That's what's weird about the show. They will talk about that Andrade is the speed champion. They won't have him bring the belt out to show canon. Like, what are we doing?
That is true. I was wondering where his belt was at, but I mean, at least they plugged it. I mean, I give him that. But it would have been nice to have him bring out the belt, so we know. So the fans that don't watch Speed know what's going down over there.
Post-match, Hayes wants to celebrate and mock Andrade, and Andrade kind of clapped for him, was trying to give him his respect and walk away, but Hayes wouldn't have it, and they decided to fight some more. The crowds rang out, let him fight, and they were brawling pretty solid, so I'm sure we're going to get some more matches.
Oh, yeah.
In the back, Solo ponders his thumb, then gets the Uafala from Tamatanga, who seems to be the only one here tonight. We are short 2 members of the new bloodline, supposedly. Thomas says he's going to rip Roman apart, which is funny, but Solo says he's the tribal chief now, and if Roman takes the Ula Fala, then he loses that status, and if that happens, Tama and Solo will acknowledge Roman, but that's a big if Roman can take it from him. Now he's heading to the ring, and she'll take on Blair Davenport. We get an interesting promo where they're trying to get Gian Bonavinci over. The packages aren't bad, but it's kind of like I gotta wait and see what they're actually gonna do with him in the ring to even really want to breathe life into him. The promo packages are great. He's talking, but I mean, it's like I have to see what he's gonna do. Go ahead, Mr. Clark.
And here's the problem: they did the same thing in NXT when they tried to repackage him. I don't think they were using the footage, but they were using the same concept.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I've already seen this. Let alone, I know this is new for the main roster audience. It's like, you've literally done this before. I'm just like, what are we doing? And like you said, and we still have to wait to see what he actually does.
Yeah. Anyways, we got Naomi versus Blair Davenport. This match went 6 minutes, 52 seconds. It was a decent match. I don't know if these two didn't blend as well as you would think. It was a decent match. We got through it. In the end, Blair grabs her hair, pulls her into a tree woe, then stomps her to the mat. Knee to the face from Blair, gets the pin. Blair Davenport, your winner. 6 minutes, 52 seconds. Not a whole lot to write here. Of course, Naomi is going to team up with Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair next week to take on Blair Davenport and the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Isla Dawn and Alba Fire next week on SmackDown. Gentlemen, your thoughts on Blair Davenport and Naomi?
That was a cool filler match. I enjoy Blair Davenport. That was kind of nice to me. I like the fact that she actually got a win because she's a newer member to the main roster. You're not going to really kill Naomi much because she's got this whole timeline that she's been in the WWE. She's well established. She's well known. And she's playing the role more or less that she's been playing the whole time of her whole career.
Yeah. She's kind of taken the natty role in this and been the enhancement talent, seeing where the girls are at, seeing if they're ready. I mean, she's taking the falls. It's not really going to hurt her. It was, like I said, it was good to finally see Blair Davenport come out, pick up a win, and look good. No complaints here at all.
You can't take Natty's spot. Natty re-signed her contract. Natty's still in the WWE. She didn't go all elite, so
good for her. That's smart business.
Well, why would you want to go over to AEW, especially as a woman? And I'm sorry. I mean, I respect Britt Baker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We love Anna Jay here. We love Sky Blue here. We don't mind Camille.
No.
We know people
some of us love Camille.
There you go.
We don't mind Camille. Some of us are deeply have hard crushes on Deonna Purrazzo. And enjoy a good Thunder Rosa match, except when it's Deonna Purrazzo and Thunder Rosa match 152 in 152 weeks. But that's a different story. Statlander's pretty decent. Storyline's kind of murky right now. It's a hit or miss.
Hikaru Shida is always a great athlete.
I mean, always nice unless they're forcing her to lose to people she shouldn't be losing to. And I think we still have to give flowers to Saraya. She kind of gets out on her own limb, but I still respect Saraya for everything she's done for the business. Sometimes I think she talks more than she needs to about outside stuff, and it just needs to be brought in a little bit more, and just needs to calm down a little bit. I get what she wants to do, but it doesn't come across in the right way, the way she does it sometimes.
Right.
I can't. Will Nightingale, very beloved here. We respect everything she's done and the magic she's put onto things. I think that covers most of the women. I said Britt Baker, right? We love Britt Baker. I think that covers all the women in AEW.
Yeah. Big roster.
Well, not all the women, but all the
main ones.
Higher echelon.
The main.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
Okay, who am I forgetting? I mean, when you want to talk about Athena, sure, we can talk about Athena. She brings great talent to the show.
Red Velvet.
Red Velvet can bring the smoke. She can mix it up. We're excited for her.
Stir it up.
Yes.
Stir it up.
He's not the
He's
perfect.
got it. Yeah.
Okay. We'll give Nyla Rose her flowers here for the moment. Okay, Nyla Rose is, she does what she does.
If they present her like a beast, I'd be more excited for her.
She does what
But
she
they
does
don't.
Ring of Honor.
for the show.
Really?
I'll
have to check that out.
Got the what other females am I missing?
Kiera Hogan.
Harley Cameron.
Okay, Kiera Hogan,
Yeah.
Cameron.
Layla Hirsch.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Roddy's wife, Marina Shafir.
Oh yeah.
Marina Shafir now is coming around. Yeah.
She's starting to get better. I mean, she's not main event level yet, but she's improving. But again, you have to watch Ring of Honor.
So I think that covers most of the women's roster in AEW, right?
Right.
Okay, good. Yes, exactly. You've got the right answers, sir. There was a whole reason I did all of that, and that was the exact reason why I did all of that.
Oh, smart man. He got the hint.
If you didn't catch on to that, then I don't know what to tell you. That was all done with purpose and intent. We weren't going to say her name. None of us were going to say her name because she is no. Okay.
Dumpster fire.
I'm going to take a drink.
Back in my day, I remember when Sasha Banks was cool.
I know, when she was loved. Then she left and went somewhere and opened her mouth, and everybody went, "What the hell?" Anywho, Grayson Waller's in the back talking with Austin Theory. He's talking all types of smack on Kevin Owens when he finally realizes Kevin Owens standing behind him. And Kevin Owens goes, "What? I'm a loser? Oh yeah, I'm an easy victory for you, right? I'm an easy dub. That's the word, right? I'm old. I don't get all this lingo." And so he challenges Waller to a match in the ring because it should be an easy win for Waller, right? Anyways, we got a break, and after we come back from break, we get one of the great video packages that WWE's great about, and it's a sad tragedy. Now I know it was announced yesterday through rumors and speculation that Alpha NOI had passed away. That wasn't fact, but he did pass away today. So I don't know if that was partly premonition or it's weird. Anyways, Alpha NOI has passed on. We got a video package of him that was beautiful, lovely. He gets to go home and be with his brother, the big wrestling ring in the sky. The Wild Samoans are back together again. I'm sure they're tearing down a house somewhere in heaven tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Dusty Rhodes probably right there, booking the baby. You know what I mean? And the Macho Man sitting there eating a Slim Jim. Oh yeah, you know. He always rises to the crop. And of course, Roddy Piper's there, probably pissing somebody off.
Yeah, I can see that.
And Big Van Vader's waiting so he can get his hands on Will Ospreay one more time. In his last wrestling match on August 16th, I forget what date it is now, because today's the 16th. I want to say today's date, but it's not today's date. But yeah, in his last wrestling match in Rev Pro was against Will Ospreay.
I said that.
Something Mr. Z will never forget now.
No. I know.
He's going to dig at you every chance he gets.
I know. That's fine. That is fine.
Well, I figured when I asked that question, he would have known because he's Mr. Will Ospreay, you know. He knows. He should have known that one. Anywho, Kevin Owens and Grayson Waller gave us a hell of a match. The match went 4 minutes and 43 seconds. Grayson Waller was trying to dive in the ring, wound up getting stunned. Kevin Owens then stunned him, picked him up, set him up for a pop-up powerbomb, got the 1, 2, 3. Post-match, Owens keeps on the attack with Waller. He yells at Waller, and he goes outside. He takes out Theory. He's going to drop Waller into the announce table, but Theory knocks him down. They grab chairs, and out comes Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes helps even the odds, and in the end, Cody and Kevin Owens stand tall. Towards the end of this moment, Cody Rhodes walked over to pick up his title. Kevin Owens quickly picked it up, held it in his hand, looked at Cody, and then gave it to Cody, patted him on the back, and said, "Thank you." And so, yeah. Good match here. Grayson Waller, Grayson Waller and Kevin Owens. Good match. I mean, yeah, you got to enjoy them two together. There's just something about how they all blend. Austin Theory, Grayson Waller, Kevin Owens. their talk points, how they talk back and forth, the Grayson Waller, and the whole segment backstage. Great.
Good chemistry.
The match was good. Cody coming out to save Kevin Owens. I guess it's a great filler match. I don't know where this is leading. I'm hoping Kevin doesn't turn. You know, glad they sent Randy over to this Raw right now to get him away from Cody because so many people wanted to see Randy turn on Cody. I'm like, no, I don't want to see Randy turn on Cody. I really don't. So, a good solid match. Your thoughts, gentlemen?
I was actually a little surprised, like, with this idea of, you want the old KO? I was just waiting for a stunner on Cody. Like,
yeah.
Yes, they did set that up very well at that moment, especially after they chased everybody out and Cody had his back turned to KO, and KO had that chair and kind of had that glimmer in his eye, and then he put down the chair. They hinted a lot of little things there that were good, but they didn't pull through, which made me happy because some of these guys I'm liking so well as baby faces, or where Kevin Owens is like kind of a tweener. You know, he's just more Kevin Owens than a baby face. And I like where he is. I don't need him to be the hardcore heel Kevin Owens right now. I don't know if
I don't know. I look at more like Randy Orton, like where you expect him to do an RKO every once in a while, even if it's a friend.
Yes.
Just because that's who he is.
And I wouldn't mind that coming from Randy Orton if he just RKO'd to Cody Rhodes and then, you know, they were still buddies. I don't even want to see Randy turn heel right now. Randy's been so good as this kind of tweener baby face. You don't know what he's going to do.
He's living his best life right now.
Fuck. This is probably some of the best stuff Randy Orton's done in his whole career.
Yeah, no, I like where Kevin Owens is at right now. Like I said, when he had the chair and back was turned, I was like, no, please don't. He's kind of like is reminiscent of you know, back of those old days of PWG when he was at Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, like at tweener stage where he's at right now, where the fans love him and hate him at the same time. I like him where he's at.
Anyways, we're backstage. Tama puts the Uahala on Solo. Solo tells Tama he loves him tonight. Roman will acknowledge Solo. And so we'll see how that all plays out. Close back, we see Titus O'Neil in the crowd. So yes, Titus O'Neil is still alive, ladies and gentlemen. He got to come out and sit in the crowd.
And he's not slipping and sliding.
Yeah.
Slipping, sliding. Making moves, making $1 million moves to slide under the ring. Legado del
I still laugh at that.
Yes.
I still laugh at that.
Legado del Fantasma video now. Angel gets a little talkie and Santos Escobar quiets him down. They've gotten complacent with being disrespected, ignored, and belittled. Don't allow everyone to let them forget who they are. Legado del Fantasma version 2. That's not just a name, it's a legacy that he will not allow to be diminished. Next week, he's taking on the U.S. title. He's taking on the U.S. champion for the title, L.A. Knight. They need to remind everyone what fear tastes like. And LDF segment was usually a good little promo, but I mean, Gato del Fantasma, I should be scared of them. Oh, you're so scary. Oh boy. I know you can tell me.
Push better.
You can tell me all back in the day they were something of a threat, but not even this Legado del Fantasma was ever a threat in NXT.
No.
So
no.
Not at all.
To the ring, and here's LA Knight. Yeah. With a big pop, Knight has a mic, and he hangs out on the entrance stage to talk to us. He jokes about how much fun that LDF dinner looked like. All Escobar is doing is trying to be like Knight. Escobar might not forget who he is, but next week he might forget where he is after taking some blunt force trauma from L.A. Knight. Yeah. He doesn't have time to be worried about a cross-eyed halfwit calling him trash. Well, it doesn't matter calling him whatever you want, but next week this trash is putting Escobar on his ASS and keeping the U.S. title. That's a fact. No doubt about it. L.A. Knight will go over Santos Escobar. So you can give me all the video packages about Legado del Fantasma and how scary they are, and it's just like, nah, whoopee. What have they done?
Yep.
Yeah.
And in the back, Mishin is seen leaving Nick Aldis' office. Chelsea Green and Piper Niven run up to her and congratulations on Mishin on breaking up that thing. Mishin got a title match after breaking that up. Jax comes over and attacks Mishin, but Aldis walks over and Jax avoids him. And so, yeah. So they're going to have a title match down the line.
Cool.
Next. And Mishin will be fed to Nia Jax.
Hmm,
In the
pretty
story.
much.
Yeah. Out to the ring comes the Street Profits, and they'll be taking on DIY. And we got a hell of a match between the Street Profits and DIY. But heads forward to Angelo Dawkins with BFAB, because she has nothing better to do. And DIY, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano. Can't say I'm not, like, I'm a little disappointed because I wanted my boys to win this shot. But again, I get it. Street Profits get a really solid win here after the Doomsday Blockbuster. This was a solid match. If people wanted this match to go on forever, this match went 15 minutes, 12 seconds. This match could have gone another 5 or 10 minutes. Still been good.
Oh, yeah.
They did a lot of moves, but they didn't do the typical AEW tag team move where every move had to get off. They tried to finish maneuvers, but got stopped several times. There's a difference in actually hitting your finish maneuver 10 times in a match, or trying to and not being able to. And so, yes, good solid match. Street Profits win. The Street Profits are going to face the Bloodline for the tag team titles next week on SmackDown. Bloodline's going to win that because they're not going to lose their first title defense. Street Profits aren't winning, so I guess I can be happy that it's not DIY taking another loss to the Bloodline. Unfortunately, they took a loss to the Street Profits, who were just kind of not important anymore. They had the storyline with Bobby Lashley. The Pride was something briefly, then it kind of floundered. I mean, that might have been because Bobby Lashley didn't re-sign his contract. Bobby Lashley's no longer with the WWE, so we'll have to see what they redo with the Street Profits coming from here. It's very confusing why the tag team titles are on the Bloodline. I get to get titles over there, but it's kind of like, I don't know, you just gave them the DIY. DIY held them for 30 days to drop it to the Bloodline. Everybody was really excited to see DIY have a long run with these tag team titles, leading to a Tommaso Ciampa turn on Johnny Gargano. But here we are. Solid match, though. Tonight's match was solid. Good match. I won't take anything.
That was not good. There's nothing wrong with this match at all. And speaking real quick, because you mentioned him, Bobby Lashley, one Josh Barnett said that the Bloodsport doors are always open when he's ready. So I'm looking forward if he wants to cross that path too.
I believe Lashley has said he wants to do a Bloodsport.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'd seen the War Master posted today, and he had a picture of Lashley, and he said, "Hey, big man, my door's always open." So, MVP and Lashley over at Bloodsport, that'll sell some tickets.
But always ready show up for that one. We get always ready in the ring with Bobby Lashley. That would be some fun stuff. What do you say? Always ready, Matt Cardona.
Oh,
you ready to go 1-on-1?
Oh, please.
With the wannabe
please.
almighty Bobby Lashley. We got to be careful here saying almighty.
Well,
let's not say almighty too much around here.
No. But other than the obvious, this match was stellar on both ends. Great match by both teams. Like you said, not every finisher needed to be, shot off the entire match. A lot of give and take in this one, as how a tag match should be.
Anything you'd like to add, Mr. Clarke?
Yeah, to this one.
Alrighty. After that, we had Solo Sikoa and Damadanga come out to the
Tampon Bucks? Tampon Bucks?
Okay.
Oh, our friend down there. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I see just because I don't acknowledge it doesn't mean I haven't seen it. Like, I see it. I just choose not to.
Oh, I know. We see it.
Yes, exactly. I choose not to acknowledge him sometimes because it's like,
I had to get
you
it
want
out
your
there.
2 cents of fame.
Tampon Bucks.
If he wants to say the Tampon Bucks are better, then I would say, well, go look at their sloppy tag match with the Acclaim that tore up horrible with a bunch of funky monkey business to lead to a FTR versus Acclaim match on Collision this week, so we can figure out who's going to take on the Tampon Buckaroos at All In. And they're and this is like right after the report, which we reported here on the weekly roundup, that Tony Khan had the Young Bucks on limited dates. That's why we hadn't seen them on TV. Now they're back on TV, so it's like, are these reports true? Who cares anymore? The Tampon Bucks are the biggest joke in professional wrestling.
Sorry.
They look like doo-doo. They may have been something great when they were in New Japan Pro Wrestling. They may have been something special in Ring of Honor. But here in AEW, after that first couple of years, they've been nothing more than show spot monkeys who flippity-floppy all over the place. And now they get to run around with the Okada, who they've just made look like, yeah.
Moving on.
Exactly. I
Yes,
mean, there's a
please.
reason we call them the tampon bugs. Anyways, Solo Sikoa comes to the ring. He says, if you want the Ula Fala, Roman, you need to come out and then get him. Roman comes out. Solo takes him off, hands to the Tonga. Tonga tells Tama Tonga to head out of the ring. And the war is on. These two men start throwing punches until Roman gets the capital knocks Solo out of the ring. Tama Tonga tries to take down Roman. Roman then takes out Tama Tonga. Roman and Tama Tonga and Solo all outside. They battle around until Roman is standing tall. He crawls into the ring, picks up the Ula Fala, puts the Ula Fala back on, standing there in the ring. And the baddest man on the planet is no longer Steve Blackman.
Mike Tyson.
Or
Mike Tyson.
Or Kim Shamrock. Or Dan Severn. The baddest man on the planet is the man who came in the ring with a boot on and super kicked the snot out of Roman Reigns and beat him down. Check out Fatu shows up tonight, making his reemergence with the boot still on. Classic boot.
Beautiful.
And pulls off most of all his moves and takes down Roman. The new bloodline stands tall with fingers up in the air. Solo Sikoa wearing the Ula Fala at the end of the night with Roman Reigns at his feet. This is a good segment, but again, the point here is Solo Sikoa doesn't look strong and mighty. Chica Fatu looks like a bad mamma jamma that you don't want to mess with. I don't know. I'm getting to a point where maybe this bloodline story is not working out. They may need to get The Rock to get injected into this. Where's Jimmy? Where is Jimmy Uso? What is going on with Jey Uso when he sees all of this? We need to start blending some of these pieces in. Hopefully, the beatdown to Roman will make Roman think now he needs to call on somebody. This is where we'll see Jimmy return. Maybe Hikuleo will be on that side of the group. But with this beatdown, all I can assume is that Roman's going to have to go back to the drawing board. Maybe call up the Wise Man. The Wise Man's probably going to call in some favors and help bring peace. Of course, I don't know how much is going to be going on with the passing of Alpha, who's an Anoa'i, who's a part of the bloodline. So we don't know if this will take a brief pause next week and they may be gone to deal with that family matter. But this storyline needs to start blending in some more elements. I'm glad Roman's here, but now Jacob Fatu's here. We need to see what's next. We know Jimmy. And the thing is, Jay, you have Jay out here on Raw. He's doing great. He's main event. But it's kind of like, can he still look? I mean, he was the big one that was always about family. So is he going to let, Roman keep falling to the hands of, the other family? Where's his feelings? I'm ready to get some of this other juices going now.
I want to see what
You want to go ahead.
I was gonna say, if you're not noticing the hint of anytime Tama Tonga picks up the Unafala, he kind of gets like possessed a bit. He just stands there and stares at it in the sense of maybe he wants it.
I think everybody who touches it wants it for a brief moment. I think there's something that there's this aura and power that they're trying to tell you. So
Okay.
And Tama Tonga is always kind of, and the guy on this note said he's the Tasmanian devil. So I don't really know what we're supposed to get from the Tama Tonga character. I'm kind of like, can we get the Guerrillas of Destiny as the true tag team? Can we get Jacob Fatu as the enforcer? Things in this whole circle kind of are messed up. I don't know if it's partly injury, if it's partly what's going on. But I feel like there's so much more here, and it's just kind of like, okay, we need some of these pieces to fall into place. So. You were going to say, Mr. Clarke.
So here's my take on this. I agree. They need to start putting the other elements in. However, there should be some speaking segments, especially with Jey Uso. It's like he shouldn't just automatically forgive Roman for the last 3-4 years.
No.
Like, there should be some back and forth, and
Well, I want to
give him a reason.
I want to see Jay at least conflicted about being pulled, but still pissed off. Like, I want to see Jay reacting to what's going on. I want him to get questioned about, how do you feel about what's going on over there, and him kind of be like, family, but they're doing their thing, I'm doing my thing. I want to see him speak, and then I need to have Roman speak. We haven't heard from Roman.
This is true.
I need Roman to come out and say something. I need to know what's going on with Jimmy, what's going on with the Wise Man. what is your, we know he's fighting solo, but what's the ultimate destination? What's the ultimate roadmap here? Of course, he got beat down major legally tonight. He got made to beat down, so he's going to have to go back to the drawing board. So I'm sure this is kind of a turning point where he's going to have to bring in somebody as backup for the big shocker next time, because it's going to be a continuous beat down. And I think these pieces need to fall together, but it's getting there. We don't have long to go before we're at Survivor Series, and I believe you're seeing your War Games match being built right now. The two versions of the Bloodline. But who else is going to fit?
That would make the most sense.
Who else is going to fit into this puzzle? We're going to have to wait and see. Because traditionally, the War Games is a 5-on-5 match. So one side's super short and one side's still one man short. So.
Looking forward to it either way.
Yes. So it's going to look good. And we got a great promo package for Bad Blood with Cody Rhodes tonight scouting out the State Farm Arena. It looks like they're really going to build Bad Blood to be something special and entertaining.
Oh, yeah. Man.
I'm almost surprised that they haven't gone the...
Whoa! Hold up. You like to be acknowledged by little children. That is worrisome.
Wow.
His words.
Ooh.
I didn't know we were going to go all Catholic priest on us.
Damn. Yeah, you need to quit while you're ahead, bro. Like, real talk. Yeah, no, that one, yeah. I was gonna say, you brought up Bad Blood. I mean, man, it's just, I'm shocked they're using that name again. I mean, we haven't seen that pay-per-view in forever, so I'm looking forward to it. He didn't like what we had to say, so like,
Mr. Clarke, your thought. Don't acknowledge it. Don't acknowledge it.
Just
I can't help trailer trash.
waiting to see what's someone who really should take on the moniker of Street Trash. But anyways,
Different story.
we're all just waiting to see what's next for Roman. That's where it comes down to.
Look, Bubbles McGee, you can run your mouth, but I mean, you're the one that said you wanted to be acknowledged by little children. Okay, you want to be Bubbles, living in the shed in the trailer park. More power to you. You're not going to get one over on any of us. Good luck to you.
Yeah, no, it's a slow burn, and like you said, they need to bring someone else in because
Yes, somebody needs to slowly burn him. I mean, yes, it's a slow burn with Rome.
yeah, no, this we're gearing up. Well, we got a couple months, 4 months left to Survivor Series. So
well, we're August, middle of
maybe
August, so we got September, October, so we got like 3 months. Yeah,
3
it's the end of,
months.
I believe Survivor
November
Series is the
3.
end of November.
Okay, so something needs to pop off and really burn this fire a little bit, so we get a little more excited for
We
it.
need to know: are they going to do anything at Bad Blood with these two? Are we headed there? Or are we not? Oh, not Bad Blood. Are they doing anything with these two at Bash in Berlin? If not, then it seems like Bad Blood will probably be the one that they're going to push this to. So it's going to be interesting how that's going to play out. And hopefully by Bad Blood, looking at October, we have all the players kind of lined out. This should mean the return of Jimmy. This should be the arrival of Hikuleo and possibly anybody else. We should probably know what The Rock's doing, because when you're looking at, I believe, the first weekend in October for Bad Blood, you only have so much time to really solidify that War Games match of 5-on-5.
Yeah.
I mean, even if they do 4-on-4, it's like however
we've
they
already-
decide to do. It's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, it's looking like Sammy will be back up for at least Jay's side of the whole thing. It looks like it's starting to round out for. So you're gonna get like OG Bloodline.
I don't know. It depends on how all this falls in. I mean, we got Roman and Jay and Jimmy. Does Sammy really need to get dragged back into that storyline?
Need no, but you could see the path how it can happen.
Well, and I think that I'm
Especially since
hoping,
Sammy and Jay are still like this.
yeah, I'm hoping it's I hope it's 5-on-5. I'm hoping that Jacob Fatu, The Rock, because we have the 4 over there. You have Tama Tonga Tongaleo, Solo Sikoa, and Solo Sikoa, the Tama Tonga Tongaleo, Jacob Fatu. I'm assuming maybe The Rock's going to be that strong part there because I still have a feeling The Rock's involved in what's really going on with Solo Sikoa or pushing him. Yes, the Puppet Master. It makes the most sense. But again, here's the other aspect. You can do Roman Reigns and Jimmy and Jay. I guess you could bring in Sammy with the J connection, and then the 5th member of that team would probably have to be Cody Rhodes. SummerSlam, you've got to have the world champion in there. And if The Rock is playing on the new Bloodline version, if he's the high chief of that group, bringing in Cody Rhodes in that match to help continue their storyline is vital too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that may be the prediction. That may be the 5-on-5, and I think we need to start seeing those pieces come together slowly. And maybe Roman doesn't call on Jimmy or Jay yet. Maybe he goes out there and gets his butt beat down again, and this time Cody saves Roman. Because we still need to see that payback from Cody to help save Roman. Can't do it twice in the same night. Cody saved Kevin Owens for now. So he's a little distracted with that. But after Bash in Berlin, you might be able to see Cody come out and save Roman from the beatdown as an added piece to kind of give a glimmer. But I would think that Cody might be that last man. It would be after the bloodline of Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga Tongaleo, and Jacob Fatu introduce, or The Rock's finally introduces the final boss, the High Chief, that final piece for that group. After Roman brings back the Jimmy and Jay, bringing back in Sammy to get everything oozy again. And as we're looking at it 4-on-4, then The Rock shows up and like, look, bitch, I'm the one behind all this shit. And then you have Big Rock over here, and then that means Roman's team needs that big piece, which would be perfect for Cody to step in and kind of imagery-wise balance out the power.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think that's the right direction there. So we'll just have to wait and see how it all plays out.
Oh, yeah. Either way, I'm excited.
You get excited for anything, though.
Moving on.
Yes. So much to move on to. Anywho, our boy is at it again. I guess in a call today or on some radio show, Tony Khan is still crying foul. Talking about Warner Brothers and them are going to have a great deal. Rumor is speculating that AEW Dynamite will go 3 hours. Be ready for that. That's the big rumor. What maybe this final holdup is they're trying to get 3 hours on Wednesday night.
Now, if they let go of Rampage, maybe it'll be okay.
No, they're going to add, what it looks like is they're going to get 3 hours of Dynamite. They're going to have Rampage and Collision, and then they're going to add, and then they have their Overdrive show that AEW is going to be a part of. And the final piece, I think, is the hang up is getting Ring of Honor TV time on TBS TNT. So there may be 2 to 3 more hours of AEW product. This Ring of Honor may be a 2-hour show.
It is presently on Honor Club.
Who's asking for it?
It does look like Tony Khan is pushing for 3 hours of AEW Dynamite. So more people can get airtime.
You did see the stadium that he's trying to draw in Texas, right?
Well, All In will be moving from Wembley in 2025 to Texas Globe Life Field, where the Texas Rangers play, the baseball stadium. Not AT&T Stadium, home of the Cowboys, but is one of the largest coliseums, if not the largest arena or stadium in the United States right now. I don't know if it is the largest. I'd have to check information, but it is very large. The one that WWE went down and did 101,000 in attendance. Tony Khan has some idea of going into Globe Life Stadium, but he's not going into AT&T Stadium. He's saying they're going to set records at Wembley this year, but they're not even filling the arena, so I don't know what records they're going to set.
I
Don't
seen
be
something like someone mentioned too that they were going to be setting records at the ballpark, and the first comment I seen, it was like, well, those would be a lot of tarped off areas.
They're going into a baseball stadium. Cool. Who's being who? I mean, that's AEW copying WWE. WWE's been going into baseball fields for big events anyway. And then supposedly he's still going to have shows in Wembley and London next year too. And then it looks like All In will go from Wembley this year to Goldmine Field in Texas in 2025, back to Wembley in 2026. And All In next year, and All In next year will not be in August, but it will be in June, where Forbidden Door is presently, because it looks like Forbidden Door is getting kicked out the door for next year. There might not be a Forbidden Door next year.
Oh, New Japan's getting tired of them. Smart.
Well, Tony Khan's saying this one oversaturate Forbidden Door. He wants to make it feel like a special event and doing it every year. Yada, yada, yada. This is also the same man who says WWE still contact tampering. This man is more paranoid than a crackhead in a trailer next to the police station.
Paranoia. Everyone's
We've
out.
all had that one friend that was more paranoid than the rest. We've all had that one friend that was like. We've all had that one friend.
This Tony Khan right now. He's all. Who's that?
Well, I don't know who's more afraid of right now. Is he more afraid of CM Punk showing up, or is he more afraid of probably your new favorite boy, David Finlay showing up? Since David Finlay challenged him to a cage match.
David Finlay wants to hurt that boy. Let's just leave it at that. He don't want to fight. He don't want to wrestle him. He wants to hurt him.
So would you say it's safely to report that when David Finlay is done with New Japan Pro Wrestling, we will see him in a WWE ring?
Yes.
No, that's his statement too, is that he plans to go to WWE where his brother is.
Great. That's gonna be great.
Hey, I'm just waiting for Brogan Finlay and Charlie Dempsey to continue the feud that their daddy started in WCW, because that was some of the greatest feuds of WCW's time. There was no better fight than Fit Finlay and William Regal in WCW. I mean,
oh yes,
Ray and Eddie Guerrero had a great feud, but if you talk about WCW greatest feuds, that is probably at least got to be in the top 5.
Oh yeah.
And they also, Regal and Finlay also did that for the TV title. Dempsey and Brogue can do that for the Heritage Cup.
Exactly.
Yes, very much so they can.
There is so much there. I can't wait to see.
And you know, Triple H will let him have. Well, Shawn Michaels will let him do it. He'll give him a lot of time needed.
Mm-hmm.
Stars of tomorrow are shining bright. I can't wait for Hook to get to WWE.
Oh yeah,
because you know that boy's going to go. Taz even already told his boy he needs to go over there to learn that style. Because Taz he's like he may be in AEW, but he's also like, you need to go learn that style. You need to learn what they do differently. You know.
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
So.
Why do I feel like Hook would be really good in Pro Wrestling Noah? Like just his style alone would look really good there too.
I think Hook with some time in New Japan Pro Wrestling could be a badass. Maybe not an IWGP World Champion level, but I mean, I think he could do some badass stuff.
KOPW.
I think there's a lot over there he could do.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for Ricky Starks to show up in NXT. I mean, hell, ladies and gentlemen, in less than what, a month, 2 months, 3 months. I mean, in this same year, the ego has grown as the all ego Ethan Page has went from AEW to arriving in WWE in the NXT level to becoming the NXT champion to being prominently featured tonight on SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that was good.
So I mean, Ethan Page is a superstar already, and WWE hasn't really had to do too much to make it there. I mean, that man has shown up, won the NXT title, and showing up on SmackDown now. Everybody goes, Ethan Page. There's a star of the future.
WWE and their cross-promotional game was just very tight, very good tonight.
Yeah. Well, look who you might have in the Rumble. You'll probably get Ethan Page. You'll probably get Lexis King. I mean, you're going to get a lot of these guys that look like they're ready. They'll be in the Rumble next year. Easy.
I don't want Lexis King to come to the main roster until he wins the NXT title.
I was saying bring him up just for the Rumble and then send him back.
I know.
Just
that
to
might
fill.
be fine, but I want to be real careful how they bring in Alexis King to the main roster.
Yeah.
There's something special there. They have so much history. They can open that door there. Hell, I don't know. Maybe you put Brogan and Charlie Dempsey and Alexis King in a stable together. I mean, you want to talk about an evolution, or if you want to talk about legacy. I mean, there's some great names in there. I mean, I would take some of these names. Hell, I mean, if you really wanted to build a stable, why not put Braun Breaker with Charlie Dempsey, Lexus King, and Brogan Finley in some type of stable, and let them build off of some of that legacy. I mean, that would be evolution worthy. That would be Horseman worthy of a stable. I mean, that's some bad mother. I mean, those are guys you don't want to necessarily match. But Charlie Dempsey and Brogan, I mean, Finley, and you take that heritage. I mean, you're like, yeah. There's so much talent there right now. And with the talks of a Daniel Garcia and a Ricky Starks on their way to WWE, that's game changer. Ricky Starks is going to walk into WWE and in NXT and be a household made star. Ricky Starks should walk into NXT tomorrow and step in the ring with all ego Ethan Page, and it would be on like Donkey Kong. The promo battles alone between those two.
There's an arena. Oh yeah.
At least you won't have to worry about Ricky Starks talking about, oh, that's so edgy.
Oh Lord.
Don't do that.
At least they won't
remind us.
At least they won't go for the cheap crap with him.
Right.
No, they're gonna make him look like $1 million, just like they did everybody else that came in with the potential that we knew they had in AEW, but they look so much better now.
I can't wait to see what they're gonna do with Jacob Henry. That's a big boy right there already. They developed that man into a beast.
That's gonna be an interesting one.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so much history and so much good stuff coming on right now, and so many names. WWE is doing it right. They're building names. AEW is not building their names in the future. They're relying too heavy on Darby Allin. I mean, can they push Darby Allin anymore? And I love Darby Allin, but I'm also getting sick of like the poor Darby Allin. Look how he struggled to get here. I'm like, I got that. You told me that story like 5 or 6 different times in his story.
That poor man's back is what I'm worried about, because
his whole body. I get. There's a group of people that idolize the Mick Foley and that ECW style, but I would think that these guys, like, I mean, you know, Mick Foley and all these guys would come out and go, "Yeah, you don't really want to do that." You know, we went out there, did it. It was, you know, we did what we did, but I mean, that's not really the answer. And again, it's like every time Darby Allin gets into a feud where we're supposed to feel like Darby Allin's serious, it's like he struggled. He lived in his car, and it's like the same story. And I'm like, okay, I got that. I mean, he's past that now. We're on a new level. You know, this whole story with him and Jack Perry.
Question, not actually. I'd love to ask Darby Allin. Is like, dude, how many bumps do you have left on that bump card? Because it's nasty, and they need, you know, like you said, they make him look the way he does, and he comes off looking strong at one point, and then certain individuals make him look like a booch.
Well, you know, that's when he get into his next career when he comes to Fireman. Blowtorch.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just like, I the video package again. I'm like, I've heard this before. Why are we still rehashing his same old story?
Couldn't tell you. You would think there would be progression. You would think there would be some kind of evolution, because obviously he's being paid decently, at least, if not well.
I would say well.
So it's like, why is this poor Darby Allin?
Yeah, it's like it's kind of hard now after he's been there so long and he's done all these things, and we're supposed to look at him as a pillar of AEW, a top star in AEW. Not that he's being presented to be a world champion, but he's like the big workhorse, the Mick Foley, the Jeff Hardy of this company. And it's great, and we appreciate what he does, but it's just kind of like, okay, can we get like, okay, we got you were there, but now you're here, and we know you have money, and you've got your comeuppings, and it's like, okay, what are you now? What is this next evolution of your character, instead of the same old, like, it's like everybody stays in the same place. Nobody grows.
Yeah.
That or you just become a psychotic cowboy who's completely out of control and doesn't know what he wants to do.
Oh Lord.
He was better with the bottle of whiskey.
Please put it back
Ain't
with the
that
dark.
sad?
Put it back with the Dark Order, please.
Oh, let him ride around on lawnmower.
Man, can we bring back Apple Cabana? Can we bring back Apple Cabana? I mean, that was more entertaining than some of the stuff they got on now.
Oh man.
Jeez.
And I'm telling lies.
Okay.
Give them this video package with Good Riddance for Daniel Bryan was good. Of course, it's interesting that they played that when Daniel Bryan already came out and told Tony Khan, and what his statement is about Good Riddance is that's the song he wants that played at his funeral. So it was very apropos that they made a video package with Good Riddance. It was a great video package. I don't know how much Tony Khan played Green Day for that video package.
Oh, you already know he fit the bill. It's all good.
Well, I mean, and this is the thing. Tony Khan just wants to throw money out the window, and it's like, great, you have an unlimited bankroll. But I mean, at some point, it comes to an end. I mean, even now, they're getting the reports that there are some wrestlers worried about the attendance. And it goes,
They're just now worried? They're just now worried?
Now?
Again, where are the stars for AEW of tomorrow? And don't tell me MJF is an AEW star of tomorrow. He's AEW's biggest star right now, period. Don't care who you are. Even Bully Ray brings out a big point. Why is Swerve Strickland your world champion and on your promotion he's on like the smallest little corner piece?
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Yeah.
You said that. That was
Why are we having title matches every week when we have a number one contender for the title? If Britt Baker's the number one contender, why are we facing? Why is a no money facing Hikaru Shida for the title? I mean, why are we putting titles on the lines? Why are we doing weird stories where we have to get FTR back involved with the Young Bucks for the tag team titles? I mean, how many times can you rehash that storyline before everybody's like, oh, round 5? Ooh. Again, I mean, Thunder Rosa and Deonna Purrazzo will probably be facing at Wembley All In their $700 million match. Oh, but I do see that it looks like we did get a major hint with CM Punk sinking next. CM Punk and Drew McIntyre, whether it be at Bash or Berlin, and hopefully it's not. Hopefully it's Bad Blood. But maybe it has to be Bash or Berlin, and then you get the third match at Bad Blood as a Hell in a Cell. But it looks like CM Punk and Drew McIntyre will probably be having a strap match.
Gee, I don't know why after that nice belt shot.
Oh, I know.
Across the
well,
back.
But he also looked at the belt and like, I got an idea. I mean, he blatantly gave it to you on Raw.
Whooped him like a government mule.
So I don't know. Maybe I would say probably do the strap match at Bash or Berlin where CM Punk can get a win. Then they can be even, and then Hell in a Cell at Bad Blood, because that's the only match that I can really see right now that I want to see in a Hell in a Cell. Roman and Solo in Hell in a Cell, I think you're too soon, and especially if that's going to be your War Games match. I don't want to see them in Hell in a Cell, and the next month see them in War Games. It's kind of like that's and there's nobody else that's really feuding at that level that I can see that you would want to put in a Hell in a Cell other than. And you know what? I do it again. CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, Hell in a Cell, and if Seth Rollins is good enough, but I think Seth Rollins is probably out for the rest of the year, I'd make Seth Rollins a special guest referee in that match.
He can't compete, but he can be a referee.
Right.
I don't know. I think Seth Rollins is out for the rest of the year because he got smushed.
Yeah.
6 freaking times.
I don't know what's going to happen with R-Truth. I hope we're not building the Miz turning on R-Truth anytime soon.
No.
Hey, Funky Bunky Brewster Picker Nicker, did you leave?
I think he did.
You go bye-bye? I'm going to call on our friend and give you some time with your friend that you wanted to talk about earlier. You left, and I guess there's no reason to bring up the good man. I don't know.
No, wait for.
I guess I don't know if we need church service on Friday night.
Maybe Sunday.
Sunday will depend on how we play that out. I have to see how that's all going to play out. Sunday,
Yeah.
Supreme Pro Wrestling, Elk Grove, California. Supreme Pro Wrestling Lemonade. It's a charity event for the Alex Lemonade Stand Fun with and fight childhood cancer. Awesome stuff.
Yeah. That's going to be fun.
So stand by for that. We'll let you know what's going on. If we decide to go Sunday with a live in the middle of this wrestling show, weekly roundup, because it might be kind of entertaining to do that while we're watching a wrestling show, talk about the event, hype it up, talk about wrestling. Who knows? Who knows? We're going to have to see what is going to be allowed by Supreme Pro Wrestling. And of course, if you see Mr. Miguel tonight, he is already supporting the new headsets we will have for this show on Sunday. Got the new gimmick here. Hopefully that turns out to be a better sighting. Be lots of fun. Sunday.
You got into his box of gimmicks.
Yes.
Yep.
Always in our gimmicks. And if you didn't know, we had a special episode of the Wrestling Collectibles. We had an unboxing. I had my Dominic Mysterio come in tonight.
Dirty Dom.
Majorly disappointing because it's got a major dent in the bottom of here, and then it's got a cut here and a dent here, and like, really? I'm gonna have to
Amazon for you.
Have to return this.
So is that how hardcore Liv has been with them?
Woo!
I don't know, Liv. Did you go hardcore on him? She's behind me here. Anyways, turn off some of the great figures, and I got a great one coming next week. A long-awaited one. You know, there might be a very special pop that has been awaited to show up next week. And of course, next week, if that one shows up, we may be doing the whole bloodline, which may give you a clue to what the special pop is. But I don't know. You'll have to be here to always find out just who might be the final boss. But yeah.
There we go.
Very special pop that I've been waiting a long time to come in. So we'll be doing that unboxing if it comes to next week on the Wrestling Collectible. I will show you all the Bloodline collectibles I have. So that'll be fun because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 different ones that have come out of that. And then it's August. We're in the middle of August. August is almost over, gentlemen. Can you believe that? We're almost down. It's almost time to say thank you, summer, for coming. Thank you for showing up. It's been nice, but we're glad to see you leave. Because the weather's going to turn. It's going to get nicey. I can smell the air of fall sifting in. I can feel the readiness to wear some hoodies and get rowdy-bowdy all about it. Coming around the corner. Of course, August here, we only got 9 days. 9 days, and we're going to be at All In. I mean, we're not going to physically be at All In, but the date for All In is going to be the air of All In. We're going to watch that. We're going to review it. We're going to talk about All In. And then the Bash from Berlin on the very last date on August 31st, which may or may not be a conflict of interest. We're going to have to discuss what we want to do with Bash from Berlin. It should be early in the morning, so we may be able to pull off double duty if we get accepted to Supreme Pro Wrestling's other show at the end of the month. We will do this show. We'll see if they say, yeah, come back to the very next show, and if we can get that all situated, then that Saturday may be a busy day for me and Mr. Z. And then it'll be Sunday the 1st of September. So we're getting there. Busy season.
Yeah, because later on in September, we got that big interview we've been waiting to do
Gotta
forever.
September 28th, Lodi Comic-Con. It's going to be a major event. Lodi Comic-Con has introduced a lot of stars. I have not seen a wrestling star, which is getting me a little worried. Yet, hopefully they'll get some big wrestling star to be there. That's a big deal. Lodi Comic-Con, Saturday, September 28th, Lodi Great Festival Fairgrounds in Lodi, California. It's all going down. Lodi Comic-Con, one-day event. We're going to be there. We're going to be talking to the voice of the Lodi Comic-Con, the voice of Stockton Con, the man that's very good friends with another man that wants another man, and so on and story. We're not going to get into all that. But yeah, our good buddy, our good friend, our good ally. He will also be, he may be at GameCon in Sacramento. He put out something about that.
Yep.
At the end of the towards December, so he may be there for that. From what I'm gathering from the information, it'll be our one good buddy. One of our great shout outs, AJ Kirsch. Yes, we are going to sit down and have that lovely interview with AJ. It's going to be a fun time. It's going to be a great time. We're going to be there, and think that covers it.
Damn.
Right now.
We've come a long way, fellas. We have definitely come a long way with this
We've
channel.
partnered with Realm of Warrior Championship Wrestling for their big event. We're teaming up with Supreme Pro Wrestling this weekend for their event called Lemonade. We're hoping to get into their next event that'll be at the California Auto Museum on August 31st. We'll know after Sunday if we're going to be a part of that. Realm of Warriors has another big event coming up in October, so we'll be connecting with them to be showing up for that and sharing that time. That fun experience. We're going to promote the hell out of that card. We got AJ Kirsch coming up with our first interview at the end of September. Mr. Z is working with several other names, trying to get them on the show. We're going to get some other interviews with some local indie stars that he has some roots with. I know he's stirring the pot with one of his good buddies that somebody came out and talked smack. I forget who it was.
Oh, Funny Bone.
Yeah. But who made the comment?
Yeah. Max Caster said he chopped harder than Funny Bone. And I was told by Funny Bone, I have heavier hands. I hit a lot harder.
So what that means, ladies and gentlemen, is that Miguel has
do not put that out there.
He has volunteered himself and his body. He said it himself. I will pull it out of the messages. I will pull it out of Messenger, our private messages, where you put it out there in your own words that you would take a chop from Funny Bone to start off the Choppy Choppy World Tour. Those were your words. That was your initiative. I'm taking what you're saying and making it public. You did it to yourself. Tasty Toes moment of the night. I need a screen flash that comes up and goes, Tasty Toes moment of the night. So,
just like we do need a special screen for the Clarke Report on Sundays.
Yes.
You know what? None of this deflection stuff.
I'm gonna
just because you're talking about you doesn't mean you have to pull me into it.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start the Clarke Report. I can do that. I can start a whole Clarke Report when it goes live. Push a button, it'll come across the screen. I gotta find some news music too to play with it when we announce it. Just a quick. That's more Inspector Gadget. That's not news, but something like that.
I was going to say, by the end of this Choppy Choppy World Tour, which I would hope finishes at WrestleMania during that weekend, depending on who does it, you're going to do a highlight reel of all these chops, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
That's going to hurt just watching.
Mr. Clark is going to, I'm sure we'll be able to build that. I can see that already will on his head. So, Mr. Z, should we start the Choppy Choppy World Tour in 2024? Can we start it on September 28th, 2024?
September.
Can we get our good buddy to be the first chop? Is that where we should start this tour? Should we talk to Mr.
That's where we should start it. Well, Cardona started it. He'd be the second one on that list.
True. Matt Cardona started the Value Wrestling Choppy Choppy World Tour at Stockton Con 2024, summer 2024. I think we need to give AJ Kirsch a shot at that. You need to get your Funny Bone buddy. We need to set up with him and get an interview. We will let him blast Max Caster right here on the channel if he wants to get down with it. You need to get that hook up so we can get that interview started so we can get him in the Choppy Choppy Tour. Yeah. We'll have to talk about AJ getting that done too.
Yeah.
My question to you, and it's a simple question. It's a world-renowned question. One of the oldest questions in wrestling history. I must ask you this, sir. Are you ready? No, I said, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Choppy Choppy World Tour has begun.
Oh, man.
Let's get ready to chop it!
We need. Oh, God, I wish we could get like Chop Suey.
That was a good one.
As the theme song to it all or something like that. We need a Choppy Choppy song.
The things I do for our brand, but it works.
Chop
it
me
entertains
more,
everybody.
I like it. Chop me more, I like it.
Yeah.
You know what? Now we need to get chopsticks with like Choppy Choppy written on them.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, hey, why not sell it? Sell it to the max.
Hey, 10 people in the room. Well, now it's 7, but we had a lot of people in the room, man. Welcome,
did.
folks. Welcome. We're winding it down. Oh, there he is.
Goodness.
There he is.
Wow.
You okay, Mr.
You were
Clarke?
called weird.
All right.
Oh.
You know what?
Dude.
Welcome to the party. You're late, but welcome.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Oh.
If you've been paying attention to the show, you would know.
The rest of our subscribers understand how weird we really are, and they're perfectly fine with it.
Say his name.
It's all
man.
good, fellas. It's all good.
Anyways, speaking of the Choppy World Tour, maybe we need to go to the Choppy video. It's the Value Wrestling. I'm the big time Mr. Z. We're here with the indie god himself, Matt Cardona. This is real. The Choppy is about to go down. Let's see it. Oh.
This guy just paid me $50. Not gonna check out the Value of Wrestling.
Cool. Oh, yes, my friend. I heard you say my name, my friend. I had to come out of the green room really quick, my friend. I think my shirt's on bulleted correctly. Welcome, my friend. How are you tonight, Mr. Miguel? It's the funky monkey boy in the room that wants to talk all their names and all the piddly diddly wonky. What is wrong with these things?
Yes, Marty. He has issues with the Choppy World Tour.
Oh, the Choppy World Tour. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, the Marty, Almighty, oh my Jesus, oh my goodness, my friend, I can't talk right now. I'm all over the place. The Choppy World Tour, Marty, we're gonna make it go famous. I'm gonna make it intergalactic, my friend. What's up with your face, Mr. Clarke over there looking all distraught like you ain't happy to see me? I think my buttons are all scandalously scandaled, but hey, you know what I mean, man? Don't call me my friend.
Who asked for this?
You put it in the chat. You do not know how this works. I'm kind of like a Joe Henry now, man. You say my name and I come my friend. I am here to satisfy the need of all the people who need to get baptized in the holy waters of the Wesleyan Church. I'm here to redeem all the immortal scenes of wrestling, kind of like Tony Khan and his running of his mouth.
Chaos Theory Master, are you proud of yourself? Are you happy?
I hope you are. I hope you are.
Look what you brought upon us.
Man, you didn't remember Chaos. You ain't never met Chaos until you met me. My friend, I bring Chaos to another level.
I think he wants Marty to make him a special sermon on YouTube dedicated to him.
Ladies and gentlemen, my friends, come to the church. Come to my temple. Come to my house. Take your pew and sit down because it is time for the Almighty witches to come and cleanse your soul of negligence that you bring to the table, little boy. So what is going on, my friends? We are here with the Smackdown. We talk about the smacky, and we talk about choppy, and now we are here. What is so funny, my friend? I get this bad, he gets all giggly with me because I don't know what's wrong with you, Mr. Clarke. Do I make you laughy, my friend? Do I make you giggle?
No, I'm just waiting to see if Chaos Master is going to say anything because he asked for you.
I don't know what this man wants or why he talky so much when he had nothing to do with nothing because I am the greatest thing that's boy, you know what I mean, my friend?
I thought Big Time's ego was pretty big, but at least
ego, my friend.
Let me
tell you about ego, my friend. See, ego is a opportunity to understand one's true nature of how great they fully are. For your ego is the key to greatness. For you cannot be great without an ego. It is simply this thing that will be your driving force for greatness. See, no ego. What you do, you sit around like a piss monkey on the sidewalk and wish and dream. But with all ego, you'll become greatness like the almighty Mother Richard, the legend of his time. Something that's better than anybody knows. I am this, and you all should acknowledge me, who my greatness is greater than all that understand.
By that philosophy, you would think Ethan Page was the greatest thing, since he's all ego.
Oh, my friend, Ethan Page is a great man. I think he's very brilliant. He has a great understanding of Des Moines and the way things work, my friend. I think Ethan Page can go into great places. He is a future world heavyweight champion in the WWE. If you know what I mean, my friend. He is going to change the landscape of professional wrestling. He is a future mega star. If you don't see that, then you're just a flapjack monkey bunk.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly, my friend. What is up with my friend Miguel? Why do you hang such ugly banners behind you?
I'll eventually change them. I was gonna ask you something, Marty.
What
You heard what's going on the 28th, right?
What's going on the 28th, my friend? I don't remember everything.
The 28th of next month, we're talking to AJ Kirsch.
Oh, you want to talk
Is
about
there somebody
AJ?
you want to talk to while we're there?
You want to talk about AJ Coach? Man, I can't even. You want to talk about this guy named AJ Kush? I know little about the AJ Kush guy. I'm more worried about his little friend, the bro Steve. Which nobody actually following
Joe Brody.
Yes, nobody has shown me what this Brusif is. What is a Brusif? What kind of weird stuff is this? Is it some type of hippity dippity stuff that come out of Utah? Is it one of those special people that have many wives? Is that what a Brusif is, my friend? Is it Brother Joseph
Maybe you'll
and
have to
stuff?
ask him, sir. Oh, there he is.
I don't understand. Where's who? Who say there he is? We talking about AJ Coach and his body.
No, talk about chaos over here.
What
said you're a
is?
turd,
What
I think.
is? I don't understand your typing, my friend. If you write in English, maybe I can comment on your comment. But when you type UTD, turd is this? I do not understand these things, my friend. You need to come to my temple. You need to come bow before the Almighty Mother Riches for your salvation.
That
What
requires him to get on the short bus and wear a helmet. And I don't know if he's willing to use that energy to do that, to come to your sermon, sir.
Oh, I'll send his short bus to his house. I'll make sure Miguel is driving the bus just for him so he knows it is a special bus for him to get on, my friend.
The old short bus. Damn.
Yes, I'll call that when loser in AAW. What is his name? The Jungle Monkey. He have a bus. We'll borrow his bus and come pick you up, my friend. Miguel will be driving it. If he runs you over, I'm sorry.
Why do I
you,
gotta
my
drive the
friend.
short bus?
Because my friend, you're the only one that can do that such things. Because I mean, Mr. Clarke is too far away. He over there in the land of special people. They give a new meaning to married with children. You know what I mean? Or married to children.
Oh, geez.
I don't know which one. I am the Almighty Mother Richard. If you take me too seriously, then you just in bad trouble, my friend. But I'm talking about everything, my friend. I'm talking about your salvation. I'm talking about your holy redemption. I'm talking about what is going to save you, my friend. That is what we are talking about. What is this, kitty? How you doing? Don't be
Jeez,
freaked out,
Marty.
kitty.
Marty, when you come into the room, more people keep coming. I guess they want to keep coming to your sermon, sir. I mean, our numbers keep
I don't
jumping
know, my
every time I
friend.
look down.
I'll say that we had 71 people come in, and then they all got deleted, and now they all hiding in the darkness of the vast space of the interweb because they are so afraid of the magnificent and the unleashing power of the almighty mighty riches. My aura blows strong that you can feel it across the waves. You can feel my presence in the very place you sit right now, because my aura, my presence is so grandiose that it is beyond the realm of simplicity, that it flows through the interwebs to touch every hand, to touch every person that needs the salvation of the almighty mighty riches. Because even Mr. Clarke feels the great presence of the Almighty One. This is why he is in awe, in shock of these moments when he sees me. He is still so speechless.
You know, he keeps talking about all this salvation. All
I
I hear
bring
is,
salvation.
I see a bad moon arising.
Oh, I can tell you all about the bad moon rising, my friend. When the sacred bad moon arises in the south and comes to set in the north, it is the holy redemption day of all salvation days. I will bless the waters that you walk on, my friend. I will bless the waters around you to make them complete whole, and to bless you with great wisdom and knowledge like the Almighty Mighty Richard possesses. For it is these waters that I have traveled on and traveled through to become an expert in knowledge of the world of mighty riches and the world of wrestling.
Makes sense.
You know, Value of Wrestling had our own version of Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, my
Oh,
friend,
Smash
I'm gonna take you to the spaceship in the sky and let you be embraced by the spirits of the sky on a whole different level. And we will travel through multiple vortexes of galaxies. We will go beyond the millennium and into new timelines of life.
The
where you
Ultimate
can
Warrior
see
promo.
the ultimate and the ultimate ultraverse of all things, so you can see how it all plays out. You could be all these things in these other universes aboard the spaceship in the sky that will take you into great redemption, for you will be vastly filled with all the knowledge of all the multiverse existence. A loon is a bird, my friend. You want the Monty to tell you all about the bird that is a loon? I can explain to you what a loon is. It is very simple, my friend. A loon is a bird. Yes, it is a bird, my friend. Do you know about the bird, the loons, also known as the divers? They are a group of aquatic birds found much in North America and Europe, Asia, my friend. All living species of loons are members of the Agavidae family, man. They are the size of large sharks, but too small to be geese. They resemble these birds in shape when swimming, like ducks and geese, but unlike coots and gurbies, the loon's toes are connected by webbing. So this is what a loon is, my friend. Now you know, and the Almighty Richard has blessed you like he blesses all with vast wisdom and knowledge. Mr.
Bop, 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 bop.
What is it, Mr. Clarke? You want to make monkey noises with your mouth? What you'll have to say for yourself?
Where did you get monkey out of that?
You went poopity boppity boo. I don't know. Maybe you were trying to be Cinderella and the fairy godmother. Maybe you wanted to be bippity boppity boo. I don't know. Or maybe you were trying to sing the sound of music. Maybe you're going do re mi fa sol la ti do, my friend. I don't know. But I hear noises. Oh, we are getting love across the board. Are we loved? Everybody loves the Almighty, mighty, riches love on me. For I am your key to salvation. Give us all these. Mr. Clarke, you look like my aura. My presence is overwhelming for you. Am I put in your head? Have I gotten so far there that I am traversing your mind and confusing the wires of your mind to misunderstand all things that you thought you once understood until you came into the presence of the Almighty Mighty Richard?
Oh, Lord, I am not a part of your cult one way or another, bud.
I do not say you have to be a part of my cult. There is no code to be a portal, but you can go to my church and feel the salvation and the salvation of the saving. You count on your fingers, Mr. Z.
I would be afraid of what you do at your church. I do not trust your church.
What is there to be afraid of at my church? What do you think I am, some animal sacrificer? You think I'm going to do something crazy? This is not who I be. I am here for redemption.
I
am
don't
here
know
for
what
salvation.
you do behind closed doors.
Why you insinuate that I do things that are behind doors that should never see day of light? My friend, all my things in my church are open for all to come and understand. All I do in my church, my friend, is give the sermon of knowledge about wrestling to open the eyes of my children and my friends so they better understand the great salvation of the world.
What do you do with your children?
They are all my children. Everybody who's a part of my family. Oh, my friend, I see what you have to say, and I screw everything up, but we are going back here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the value of wrestling.
Oh man.
It is all that is greatness. We will have a problem with this, my friend.
Wackiness personified.
Oh, what's this button do? Which watch? We talk about Choppy World Tour. Let's send it back to the Choppy World Tour one more time. It's the Value Wrestling. I'm the big time.
Oh man.
We're here with the indie god himself, Matt Cardona. This is real. The Choppy is about to go down. Let's see it. Oh.
This guy just paid me $50. Matt Cardona, check out the Value of Wrestling.
Cool.
Nothing for you.
In a minute.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Start bringing a 2-liter around so no one sees.
Yeah. I'm back. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Crap, I don't even have my hat on now.
And now we remember what Shawn Michaels looks like in the present day.
Anyways, yeah. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's been the show. That's been a fun time. We thank you for coming. We thank you for joining us. We thank you for all 77 people who came through here. The 7 people who are still here. We thank you for showing up. We thank you for showing out. On the big time, along with Miguel Z, Mr. Paulus Clarke, this has been the SmackDown post-show review that got a little wild, a little bit crazy. We will talk to you soon. Sunday, something will be going on. Just pay attention to what's going on the channel. We will have something. Hopefully, we'll all be there celebrating, having a fun time. Sunday, Outgrow, Supreme Pro Wrestling, Lemonade. Be there. Don't be there. Be with us online, because we're going to bring the experience to you. Thank you for coming. We'll see you on the next one.
Later.
This is the value of wrestling, the revolutionary force in wrestling podcasting.